following program contains the opinions of its host and guests, not those of this network. The opinions expressed are for non-commercial informational purposes only. Listeners are cautioned not to rely on program content to treat or prevent disease, but are advised to consult with a licensed healthcare professional where they live for diagnosis and treatment of disease.
And now, the superstar of alternative health and purveyor of medical truth, Dr. Joel Wallach.
Hello and welcome to Dead Doctors Don't Lie. Dr. Joel Wallach, your host, a veterinarian and physician. And I'm here for kids and baby boomers and seniors who don't want to die at 75.5 like their parents and grandparents. I'm here for kids and baby boomers and seniors who don't want to be sick and miserable for the last 10 to 15 years of their life like their parents and grandparents. We do have lines open. Give us a call toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. Again, that's toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. Don't forget my website for my books and CDs and DVDs and all that kind of stuff, www.drjwallach.com, www.drjwallach.com. I get a lot of people who say, Wallach, where did this Dead Doctors Don't Lie thing come from? Well, many sort of parameters. And one of the things I was doing when we were at the peak of our growth and just going crazy around the world with the... Okay, is this any better?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm getting instructions here. Okay, and so it's one of those things where people were saying, well, what do you have against doctors, Wallach? Well, what was going on was I was looking to see what was going on with doctors. And I was looking at all their obituaries in the medical journals. It was very obvious there's a problem in the medical industry in their health. And so I printed out a bunch of obituaries of doctors who were dying while they were exercising at age 35 and doctors who were dying during surgery when they're in their 50s and so forth, and made hundreds of them. We were handing them out during my meetings and saying, look at this. These are the guys you're going to for help. They can't help themselves. And there was a doctor in the audience in one place, and he jumps up and says, what's the matter with you, Wallach? We're doing our best. And he said, what's going on here? Why are you using these obituaries? I said, well, it just shows that only dead doctors don't lie, and that's where it came from. And so that's been sort of my hallmark notoriety book title. The CD has been translated into 9 languages. We've sold over 40 million CDs. We've sold over 40 million CDs around the world because of the 9 languages. And this is how we're able to run around and give meetings and so forth. And, I don't get paid for doing meetings and things like that. I don't get paid for running an operation and so forth. And so I just make a little bit of a living off of selling books and so forth. And that makes me happy. Okay. And of course, I have another one coming up here. Now this one, and I've been talking about it for the last, probably at this level for weeks. I've been talking about it for years at a lower level. And that is things like lupus erythema. Okay, what's going on there? This shows up in kids and teenagers and young people, not old people, but teenagers and kids. When they go out in the sun, they get cooked. Their skin and their scalp is flaking. They're bright red like a beet, okay, and just amazing. And then, of course, they start getting depression. They start getting liver disease. They start getting intestinal disease. And that's kind of the scenario for lupus. So what's going on there? Well, these are kids who are eating buckwheat pancakes for breakfast. They're eating buckwheat noodles for lunch or dinner or both. And buckwheat has a chemical in it, okay, called Fago. That's a F-A-G-O, pyrins, okay, pagopyrins. And these pagopyrins, with a P, pagopyrins, okay, cause tremendous damage to the skin. This is not just in humans. This is in horses and cows and sheep and pigs and dogs and cats and all kinds of animals. And then also, it's one of those things where finally you get Alzheimer's disease, Parkinson's disease, MS, multiple sclerosis, and Guillain-Barré syndrome. And of course, the brain is 25% cholesterol, and the spinal cord is 25% cholesterol. And you're avoiding cholesterol, you're taking statin drugs, and you're eating gluten.
Watch this.
And then the gluten is doing things to your intestines. You're eating buckwheat. Okay, this is what's causing the problems. In the last couple of weeks, I've spent a lot of time looking up lupus in the Asian community. We're talking about Japan, China, Korea, Taiwan, these places, and they have enormous levels of lupus, and it costs like $40,000 to $50,000 a year to treat them for their lupus symptoms. It's because they're the people in these Asian countries that are eating, you got it, buckwheat. And so I'm urging you to avoid buckwheat. I'm urging you to avoid gluten, no wheat, no barley, rye, no oats. Okay, very important. I also want you to stay away from peanuts because they grow in the ground. Tree nuts are safe, but peanuts are not safe. They grow in the ground, and because they grow in the ground, they get contaminated with a fungus called Aspergillus flavus. And the Aspergillus flavus produces a toxin called aflatoxin, which produces liver cancer. Okay, in the United States, liver cancer is the third leading cause of cancer death because everybody's out there playing cards and they're drinking beer and eating peanuts. It's not the beer that's causing the liver cancer, it's the peanuts causing liver cancer, okay? And so all of these things are kind of coming together here. And, of course, again, we have Parkinson's disease. We have Alzheimer's disease. We have, let's see here, Graves' disease, and so on. And it's one of these things where we have to pay attention to these details. And this is something we can do for our kids, something we can do for our family.
In January 2008, unbeknownst to the world,
we can save a lot of money and actually increase the quality of people's lives by getting them off these bad things and having them take the 90 essential nutrients. We'll be back after these messages.
You're listening to Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network with your host, Dr. Joel Wallach. If you've got questions for Dr. Wallach, call us weekdays between noon and 1 p.m. Pacific Time at 831-685-1080, toll free 888-379-2552. Call throughout the hours. We do have lines that open up.
Many believe that all life began in the Earth's oceans. We do know that the oceans and seas are still abundant with life and life-sustaining nutrients. Many cultures have long believed in the life-giving properties of plants and sea life harvested from the oceans. Youngevity's Ocean's Gold is a proprietary blend of seaweeds, algae, mosses, kelp, sea cucumbers, and sea minerals, as well as coenzyme Q10, calcium, and iron, all designed to help support healthy thyroid function, regular heartbeat, normal weight, mood stabilization, and hormone levels. Take advantage of life-sustaining nutrients from the Earth's oceans with Youngevity's Ocean's Gold. If you'd like to learn more about nutritional supplementation, call your local Youngevity associate, and don't forget to ask about home-based business opportunities.
If you're the type of person who likes to volunteer and help others, this should interest you. What better way to help people than to help them with improved health? Youngevity has been helping people promote optimal health among others for decades. Our approach to health is drastically different than medical doctors, who mostly only treat symptoms. As a veterinarian, Dr. Joel Wallach discovered that many common disease states are actually preventable and reversible. Our mission is to help people achieve overall health and wellness and to help educate others to achieve optimal wellness as well. And here's the best part. While helping people with their health and wellness, you'll also be able to build your very own home-based business. For more information, contact your local Youngevity associate. And don't forget to ask about the home-based business opportunity.
We're We're back with Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network. Dr. Joel Wallach here for Longevity. And I'd like to say we do have lines open. Give us a call toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. Again, that's toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. Don't forget my website, www.drjwallach.com, www.drjwallach.com. And again, don't forget that it's fake, the phagopyrenes found in buckwheat. This is the basic root cause of these problems, all right? And then, of course, we have additional problems when you're talking about other grains that have gluten in them, okay? Let's talk about fibromyalgia. Let's talk about, rheumatoid arthritis. Well, rheumatoid arthritis is a nutritional deficiency plus an infection with a bug called mycoplasma. Irritable bowel syndrome is just classic gluten problems, okay? Let's see here. Crohn's disease, again, it's a mild form of irritable bowel syndrome. Celiac disease, another mild form of irritable bowel syndrome. Diverticulitis is another mild form of irritable bowel syndrome. And then, let's see here, the metabolic syndrome is where you have diabetes and high blood pressure and these kinds of things. That's all due to not being able to absorb nutrients because you're eating gluten, okay? And then the central nervous system demyelinization. And we talked about that, earlier, about everything from Parkinson's disease, Alzheimer's disease, and then you're looking at, MS, multiple sclerosis, Guillain-Barré syndrome. It's an endless parade of problems that develop when you're eating incorrectly, when you're eating the incorrect foods. And so when you look around the world and we find these diseases being frequent, they're eating the bad foods because they're easy to grow. And that's why they grow a lot of this stuff. This causes problems. Well, Alzheimer's disease in America is costing us $305 billion a year. Arthritis causes us $626.8 billion a year. Diabetes costs us $342 billion a year. Heart disease costs us $316.8 billion a year. Obesity, $260 billion a year. Cancer is only I was surprised. I was shocked. Cancer only costs us $208.9 billion because the patients usually die. High blood pressure costs us $131 billion a year. Multiple sclerosis costs us $85 billion a year. Asthma in kids under the age of 10 costs us $80 billion a year. That was a shocker. Kidney dialysis costs us $24 billion a year. And this is all totally preventable. This is all caused by nutritional deficiencies, either direct nutritional deficiencies or malabsorption problems because people are eating gluten. Okay, it damages your intestines so you cannot efficiently absorb nutrition, and you wind up getting all these diseases. They are not genetic. Doctors are telling you they're genetic. They're not genetic. They're nutritional deficiencies caused as a secondary piece to malabsorption caused by gluten problems, okay, damaging your intestines. And, of course, it comes down to, again, eating the bad stuff. And so you have to sit down and look at all this. I want everybody to get a hold of the book, Dead Doctors Don't Lie. Get a hold of the book, Dead Doctors Don't Lie. Get a hold of that set. Get a hold of the set, okay? It's called The Truth About Nutrition, okay? And this is like crazy because people think nutrition is, just you're eating 3 meals a day, that's good. Well, nutrition talks about 90 essential nutrients. We require 90 essential nutrients just to survive. And then we have other nutrients we need to prevent certain things, okay? For instance, if you want to prevent arthritis, you need more than just calcium. You need vitamin D3, okay? You need calcium, vitamin D3. You need phosphorus. You need selenium. You need many, many different compounds, okay? And it's one of those things where it's not complicated, but it is something you need to do all the time. In other words, you wouldn't put dirt in your car because it might have oil in it. No, you put oil in your car. And so for us just to, quote, eat well, unquote, and expect to get everything we need is pretty dumb because nutritional minerals occur in veins like gold and silver in the soil. They don't occur in a uniform blanket around the crust of the earth. They occur in veins. and there's some places that are luck out, and they wind up with these things there, and there's some places that don't have luck, and you better be supplementing, otherwise you ain't got it. We'll be back after these messages.
You're listening to Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network with your host, Dr. Joel Wallach. If you've got questions for Dr. Wallach, call us weekdays between noon and 1 p.m. Pacific Time at 831-685-1080, toll free, 888-379-2552. Call throughout the hours. We do have lines that open up.
Aromatherapy oils have been prized by ancient cultures for thousands of years. Longevity's ancient legacy, true aromatherapy, is no exception. Essential oils are the fragrant life essence from plants that are gently removed through the process of steam distillation. Longevity's ancient legacy essential oils are of the purest concentrations from the most respected and ethical distillers worldwide. Many of Ancient Legacy's oils come directly from families in the East which have been distilling essential oils for over 100 years. For life's everyday aches and pains, such as sprained ankles, pulled muscles, and other bumps and bruises, try Ancient Legacy Trauma Oil, which contains essential oils traditionally known to help with pain, swelling, and inflammation. To learn more about aromatherapy and essential oils, contact your local Longevity associate today. And don't forget to ask about business opportunities.
Hello, Judy DeVilbus here. If I could only afford to get one product out of everything, that product would be the Ultimate Classic. It has the vitamins, the minerals, the bioflavonoids. It even has grapeseed extract. The one product that would give you just about everything under the sun you would need for a perfect nutritional program would be the Ultimate Classic. By the way, people that are on the go, it's very, very hard to take the liquids with them when they go on their trip to get their supplements in every day. Well, you know something? You can use the Ultimate Daily tablets and the mineral capsules. When I'm going on a trip, if I have enough room, I just take the 2 bottles with me. If not, just use a little baggie and take a couple of daily doses with you. It's very simple. It's very easy. There's no mess, no fuss, no refrigeration. Just take your capsules, take your tablets, and you're finished for the day.
To order these products, call your local Longevity distributor today. You've listened to physician and veterinarian Dr. Joel Wallach help many people on the Dead Doctors Don't Lie talk radio program. You've also heard hundreds of people tell how Dr. Wallach and Longevity products have changed their lives. If you're now convinced that Dr. Wallach is onto something and you want to try Longevity's premium quality products for yourself, we can connect you with a distributor that serves your local area. Simply call our special helpline voicemail at 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call right now and leave your name, telephone number, or email address, and we'll see to it that the right person contacts you shortly. Remember, the phone number, 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call now to change your life. That's 313-444-3463.
We're back with Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network. Dr. Joel Wallach here for Longevity 95 Crusade. And we do have lines open. Give us a call toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. Again, that's toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. Don't forget my website, www.drjwallach.com, www.drjwallach.com. And one of my favorite sets is The Truth About Nutrition. It has a book, a CD, and a DVD. And goes into sort of the evolution, okay, of our thinking and observation of what's going on here, and why it's nutritional deficiencies has killed more human beings than all the wars in the world combined. And so if you want to live a long, healthy life, you better be supplementing properly, and that's why we came along, okay? And Charmaine, are you there?
I'm here, yes.
Okay. Now, do you believe the statement, dead doctors don't lie?
Yeah, of course. They're the only ones that don't lie, right?
That's exactly right. And so it's one of those things where people have to kind of take responsibility upon themselves. We've made a lot of tools, okay? 21 best-selling books and book sets. We've got 4 more coming out here in the next couple of months, plus a big CD set, 10 CDs and one set, and so on. With all this information, this is a big update. These 4 books are a big update. It's gonna freak everybody out when they see the data that we have. Now, you've been kind of in this, what should I say, this path, for over 30 years, so you know what I'm talking about, and you've seen so many things. What is your biggest, what should I say, revelation? What is your biggest revelation when you learned that you can't get everything from your food, that you have to supplement? What was the biggest thing you got from that?
Well, I get it. I mean, I totally get it because, like, at my age, I can see all the people that thought they could eat healthy and live, and you can't. I mean, it just doesn't work out that way. There's flukes and everything, but in general, you can see people that, take care of themselves and supplement. They live much longer than people who don't. And
the quality of life. The quality of life is much better, too.
Oh, yeah. And the people that, as a matter of fact, I was listening to somebody that was talking a thing on the meeting thing, on the internet. Mm-hmm. And this person said that the medical profession actually admitted, they did a study, and the more people go to the doctor, the sooner they die. And that's an absolute fact. And the medical association admitted it, which is really weird, right? So they're saying the more you go to them, the sooner you're going to die.
Well,
that's crazy.
They have a lot of misinformation about nutrition, and nutrition, is the basic part of our makeup, and so we have to deal with that honestly, effectively, and completely before we can do anything else. When you start doing all the other stuff first, like exercise and no nutrition. And you remember when I was handing out obituaries of doctors at meetings and things like that, it was freaking everybody out. Because here's all these famous doctors, and they're exercising and so forth, and they're dying in their 20s and 30s, 50s, because they're exercising, but they weren't taking any nutrition, and they thought exercise is the answer to live a long, healthy life. No, that can be a big negative if you're not taking all the 90 essential nutrients. We'll be back after these messages.
You're listening to Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network with your host, Dr. Joel Wallach. If you have questions for Dr. Wallach, call us weekdays between noon and 1 p.m. Pacific Time at 831-685-1080, toll free 888-379-2552. Call throughout the hour as we do have lines that open up.
You've listened to physician and veterinarian Dr. Joel Wallach help many people on the Dead Doctors Don't Lie talk radio program. You've also heard hundreds of people tell how Dr. Wallach and Youngevity products have changed their lives. If you're now convinced that Dr. Wallach is onto something and you want to try Youngevity's premium quality products for yourself, we can connect you with a distributor that serves your local area. Simply call our special helpline voicemail at 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call right now and leave your name, telephone number, or email address, and we'll see to it that the right person contacts you shortly. Remember, the phone number, 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call now to change your life. That's 313-444-3463.
Hi, this is Dr. Joel Wallach, your host of Dead Doctors Don't Lie. If you're interested in a colon cleanse, blood cleanse, liver cleanse, in the classical herbal way, you want to ask your Youngevity associate for Herbal Rainforest. Herbal Rainforest has 16 herbs, 16 cleansing herbs, classic cleansing herbs, and 77 plant minerals. That's right, and these are all organic. It doesn't get any better than that. In your busy day, and you're around all these toxins out there, in your workplace, on the way home, going to work, in your food, in the air, in the water, you need Herbal Rainforest. I guarantee you, it will give you a cleanse. You can control the dose. It's a liquid. It tastes good. It doesn't get any better than this. A colon that's happy makes you happy. Nothing better than a happy colon. Herbal Rainforest. Clean it out.
For more information on this product or others you've heard about on the Dead Doctors Don't Lie radio program, call your local Longevity associate today. And don't forget to ask about home-based business opportunities.
Greetings, everyone. Judy DeVilbus here. What do you think of when you hear the words tangy tangerine? Well, I think of like a sweet, tangy tasting something. Well, what I'm referring to is the Ultimate Tangy Tangerine. It's a fantastic product. It has everything you need, and a great benefit is it's very, very delicious. It's very easy to drink. I've suggested it even to youngsters. Even children like it. Even little guys. Even little girls. They come right into my office. Their parents can't get them to take those chewables, and besides that, they're not as good as Tangy Tangerine. And I give them a little taste of that, and you know something? They're pleased as punch. So, if it's good for a child and it tastes delicious, why not you? There's no excuse not to take a vitamin when it tastes as good as that does. So how about it? Tangy Tangerine should be the answer to all of your nutritional program problems.
For more information or to order, call your Longevity distributor today. And don't forget to ask about Longevity home-based business opportunities.
This is the ZBS Radio Network.
We're back with Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network. Dr. Joel Wallach here for Longevity 95 Crusade. We do have lines open. Give us a call toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. Again, that's toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. Don't forget the website, www.drjwallach.com, www.drjwallach.com. Get our books and CDs and DVDs. And don't forget, only dead doctors don't lie. It's one of those things where they give out a lot of misinformation, like eat well, you get everything you need. No, that's not even close to being true, okay? And that's because nutritional minerals do not occur in a uniform blanket around the crust of the earth. They occur in veins like gold and silver. And unless you're supplementing, you could be eating the same exact meal as somebody could be 120, and you live to be 42, okay? That's because the cabbage you ate only had 3 nutrients in it, and the cabbage they ate had 25 nutrients in it, because of their location. Okay, let's see here. Doug, let's go to a caller.
Let's head to California. And Sheila, you're on with Dr. Wallach.
Hello, Sheila.
Hello.
You're on the air. Hi,
Hi,
how can we help
Dr.
you?
Wallach. Oh, sir, I have some cataracts in both my eyes. I deal with constipation, anxiety, depression, and my hand has been trembling, my arms and my legs when I get really nervous. I'm a caregiver for my mother who's 90 years old, and I'm just feeling the brunt of
Okay,
all
how old
of
are you?
that. I'm
How old are you?
68 years old.
How much do you weigh?
124. My
124?
appetite has decreased, yes.
Okay. Now, do you have anything else going on? Do you have, for instance, any skin issues, any eczema, dermatitis, or psoriasis?
No, sometimes my skin would just irritate, like around my neck area. But other than that, I don't have anything else.
Okay. And let's see here. How many times a night do you wake up to urinate? Once, 3 times, 5 times?
Once.
Okay. And do you have anything going on with your ears? Do you have any ringing in your ears or tinnitus?
I have, my ears hurt because of my sinuses. And sometimes I would get ear infections.
Okay. And
a little
let's
vertigo
see here.
sometimes.
You do have vertigo. Okay. Vertigo. All right. And have you ever had anything like Bell's palsy where your face droops or trigeminal neuralgia where you have pain in your face?
No, I've never had that.
Okay. Do you have an irregular heartbeat?
Sometimes, yes, I do. And I have gone to a cardiologist for that.
Okay, did they diagnose you with atrial fibrillation or anything like that?
No, he said I was fine. He didn't. They gave me a test and everything. Looked at my heart. He said everything was fine.
Okay, so Charmaine, what are we going to do here for Sheila? She's 124 pounds, 65 years of age, and she's got, let's see here, constipation. She's got cataracts. She's got tremors.
High blood pressure, yeah.
Okay, high blood pressure. Okay, thank you. And then, let's see here. She does have, let's see here, some vertigo, some dizziness. What's going on here?
That's osteoporosis of the skull, definitely.
That's correct. And so what would you do for her?
I would get her, well, first of all, she's got to get off the bad stuff, very important. No wheat, barley, rye, roast, no fried foods, no burnt animal fat, no oils, no buckwheat, and no peanuts. And then she needs one healthy brain and heart pack and add to it the collagen peptides, the MSM. I would get her on the Occative for her eyes, and vitamin D3 for absorption. And I would also get her on the Ultimate Daily Classic for
Okay.
blood flow.
Okay, get on the program here, Sheila, and then give us a call every couple of weeks because you're going to have a great story. All these things are reversible. We'll be back after these messages.
That does open a line. If you'd like to talk to Dr. Wallach today, call us weekdays between noon and 1 p.m. Pacific time at 831-685-1080, toll free, 888-379-2552. Lines open.
You've listened to physician and veterinarian Dr. Joel Wallach help many people on the Dead Doctors Don't Lie talk radio program. You've also heard hundreds of people tell how Dr. Wallach and Youngevity products have changed their lives. If you're now convinced that Dr. Wallach is onto something and you want to try Youngevity's premium quality products for yourself, we can connect you with a distributor that serves your local area. Simply call our special helpline voicemail at 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call right now and leave your name, telephone number, or email address, and we'll see to it that the right person contacts you shortly. Remember, the phone number, 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call now to change your life. That's 313-444-3463.
I am Judy DeVilbus. Here I am speaking to you again. I just wanted to tell you that recently I started drinking the Whey Shakes again, the chocolate Whey Shake. And you need to remember, the Whey Shake isn't just for losing weight. It's a fantastic place to get your great protein. And if you're trying to gain weight, you can take it along with your meals. And the best part is, if you want to just have a great protein shake, do like I do. Put it over ice, stir it up, and you can sip on it for 20 minutes to an hour. I do it every single day. I absolutely love it. You need to get back to it, too. It's really good for you. And it makes not fat, but it makes muscle after you work out. And you can also mix it up in a blender with an egg, and you have the most incredible health protein shake. Or mix it with a little water, stir it up, and you have a little pudding. And who doesn't like pudding?
For more information or to order, call your Youngevity distributor today. And don't forget to ask about Youngevity home-based business opportunities.
We're back with Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network. Dr. Joel Wallach here for Youngevity 95 Crusade. We do have lines open. Give us a call toll free, 1-888-379-2552. Don't forget my website, www.drjwallach.com. And let's see here, Doug, let's go to callers.
Let's head to Alabama. And Shawntay, you're on with Dr. Wallach.
Okay, Shawntay, you're on the air. Hi, how can we help you?
Well, I have a gentleman that is 73 years old, 5'11", 200 pounds, and we have quite a lengthy list here of issues that he's dealing with, one of which he's deaf, more or less. So the phone's a real issue, so that's why I'm calling on his behalf. He has a crushed L1 vertebrae, which he's had since I've known him, and that's been about 4 or 5 years. Along with that, edema He's pre-diabetic, painful wrists and shoulders, sluggish elimination, incontinent. He has a bed sore. He also has sores on 3 of his toes, dandruff, which he said he's never had before, and flaky facial skin. He exercises every day with a stand-up machine that he has because he can't walk well. And he eats organic, gluten-free, and low sugar. So normally I would think, that he needed to go gluten-free. But as far as I know, he's been gluten-free. So here we go. That's it.
Do you have any idea how many times a night he wakes up to urinate? Does he complain about waking up so often to urinate?
No, but I'm going to send him this recording so he can get back with me, and I can maybe call him again if need be.
Sure. Okay. All right. So he has hearing issues. He's got balance issues, and let's see, he's got incontinence, meaning he's peeing in his pants, right?
I would assume. We haven't discussed. He just sent these lists to me, and I told him I would offer to, get up with you myself for him.
Sure.
So I would assume the same as you did.
Okay. All right. So, Charmaine, what are we going to do for Shawntay's friend here?
Well, how much did you say he weighed?
200
pounds.
200 pounds. Okay. He's on a gluten-free diet, so we went through that. Okay, so I would get him on 2 healthy brain and heart packs, and I would add to it the hair, skin, and nails. I would add I would also add the herbal rainforest at night. I'd take a tablespoon of that at night when he goes to bed and see if that helps with his bowel problems.
Okay, so what are you going to do? What are you going to do about his joint problems and so forth?
Yeah, I would add some MSM for that and some fucoid Z. And I would also add collagen peptides, vitamin D3 for absorption, and Ultimate Daily Classic, very important. He needs that. And Synaptive. You should be taking that.
Yes, Synaptive. At his age, absolutely Synaptive. 3 of those twice a day, 2 times a month. And get him off all the bad foods. No fried foods, no processed meats, no oils, no glutens, no wheat, no butter, rye, and oats, no buckwheat. All that's got to go. And then call us every couple of weeks because you're going to have a great story. We deal with so many people who are sort of that age between 60 and 80, and they have all these things. And if they do everything correctly, most of them will show an enormous benefit, an enormous turnaround, okay, positive turnaround. And so you can expect a lot of good things to happen if you follow Charmaine's suggestions here. All right, let's see here. Doug, let's go to callers.
Let's head to Texas, and Carrie, you're on with Dr. Wallach.
Hello, Carrie, you're on the air. How can I help you? Hi.
I'm 65, 200 pounds, and I just had a torn meniscus repaired 2 weeks ago. And I found out also that I have cartilage that's missing in my knee. He says on a scale from like 1 to 4, like I'm a 0, which is the lowest. And there's been no injury to the knee. There's nothing like that. It's just there's no cartilage there. So my diet's not the best, and I exercise right now real well. But
hold it. You're 65. You're 200 pounds. How tall are you?
5'5".
Okay. Now, do you have any ringing in your ears, any tinnitus or ringing in your ears?
Well, I'm a flight attendant, so I have ear damage from my job. But on occasion it rings, but not all the time.
Okay. And how many times do you wake up at night to urinate? 1, 3 times, 5 times?
Once or twice. Well, I drink water during the night, too, so that doesn't help the cause. But I'm lactose intolerant, and I have rosacea, too, so I don't know.
Okay, rosacea. All right, okay. And do you eat buckwheat?
No.
Okay, good. All right, let's see here. And do you have any vertigo or dizziness, anything like that?
No. Only when I have an ear infection from fluids, but not normally, no.
Okay. Any cardiovascular stuff? High blood pressure, diabetes?
No, I've been good so far, so I don't know. I mean, I take other supplements now, but not these supplements, so.
Yeah. Okay, Charmaine, what are we going to do here for Carrie?
Well, she's got to get on a gluten-free diet, no wheat, barley, rye, or oats, no fried foods, no burnt animal fat, no oils, and no buckwheat, no peanuts. And then because of her weight, she needs to get on 2 healthy brain and heart packs. I would add to it the MSM, the Fucoid Z, the Ultimate Daily Classic, vitamin D3 for absorption, and I would get her on the Synaptive also. I think that stuff should pretty much help take care of her problems.
Mm-hmm. Okay, I'm just looking at the list here. Do you have any white, gray, or silver hair?
Yeah, I have some white hair, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. That's not due to aging. It's actually due to a nutritional deficiency, and it kind of goes along with your knee stuff and the cartilage being gone. And Shar said let's see here. What did you say for the joints?
Well, I said healthy brain and heart packs, and it should have selenium in it, which will help with that problem, too. It should.
Yeah. Okay. And then also should have the collagen peptides, right? You have to add the collagen peptides. You said that.
Right.
And so I would get 2 canisters of that. So you can take a scoop of that with breakfast, a scoop of that with dinner. And then what would you have her do to lose weight? She's 5'5".
She
and weighs 200
could
pounds.
replace one of her meals with a keto shake.
Well, we're back ordering the keto shakes, I think. I don't think they're back yet. But we have 4 other types of shakes. They're a meal replacer. They're not to be given with a meal. The shake, any one of our shakes, strawberry, chocolate, whatever. Take one of our shakes instead of a meal, replace a meal, and that's going to help you lose about a half a pound to 2 pounds a day. All right, depending on what exercise you're doing. But this is stuff that goes away very quickly. You'll lose the weight very quickly, and you have to just kind of stay on this program forever. All right, just remember, especially if you're a flight attendant, correct? That's one of those things where what happens is you get into a pattern of your food, and you're not getting everything you need, and that's why you have things going on in your joints and your knees and so forth. It's not overworking your knees, okay? It's not altitude sickness. It's a lack of nutrition, okay? And it may be something you're not absorbing because you're eating wheat. Okay, you got to be giving up wheat, barley, rye, and oats, as Shar said. You cannot have that, and you cannot have buckwheat. Cannot have that. They have something to do. You read labels on stuff because a lot of times they'll put it in something you don't know what's in there. So you need to do that. And also in the airlines, what are they feeding people? We'll be back after these messages.
And that does open a line. If you'd like to talk to Dr. Wallach, call us weekdays between noon and 1 p.m. Pacific at 831-685-1080, toll free 888-379-2552.
If you're looking for a quality multivitamin and mineral product, grab yourself Longevity's Beyond Tangy Tangerine, a blend of plant-derived minerals combined with vitamins, amino acids, and other beneficial nutrients. This all-natural product contains no starch, wheat, or yeast, with no artificial sweeteners or preservatives, and it's glycemic friendly. Each scoop of the NutriCrystals contain equal amounts of all the nutrients. It starts out as a liquid, then is freeze-dried to ensure each scoop has the same nutrients as the last scoop. So if you want to get your hands on a quality nutritional supplement designed to give the body the raw materials it needs to rebuild, Longevity's Beyond Tangy Tangerine is available in 1-pound canisters
and also in 30-count on-the-go stick packs. Contact your local Youngevity associate and get this great multivitamin and mineral product, and don't forget to ask about the home-based business opportunity.
In recent years, several studies have discovered the healthy benefits of drinking coffee. Youngevity has now taken it a step further with an entire product line of healthy coffees from Youngevity's JavaFit selection of top-shelf gourmet coffees. All JavaFit coffees are made from 100% premium, hand-selected Arabica coffee beans grown in the finest regions of Latin America. Carefully roasted, creating a delicious, rich, full-bodied flavor. Try JavaFit's original roast, a perfect blend of mellow and smooth with just the right full-bodied depth to make an aromatic and enjoyable cup of coffee. Traditional as well as organic and fair trade options also available in 30-count single cup or 24-count single pot packs. Contact your local FDI Youngevity distributor to get Javalution coffees. And don't forget to ask about home-based business opportunities. You've listened to physician and veterinarian Dr. Joel Wallach help many people on the Dead Doctors Don't Lie talk radio program. You've also heard hundreds of people tell how Dr. Wallach and Youngevity products have changed their lives. If you're now convinced that Dr. Wallach is onto something and you want to try Youngevity's premium quality products for yourself, we can connect you with a distributor that serves your local area. Simply call our special helpline voicemail at 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call right now and leave your name, telephone number, or email address, and we'll see to it that the right person contacts you shortly. Remember, the phone number, 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call now to change your life. That's 313-444-3463.
We're back with Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network. Dr. Joel Wallach here from Youngevity and Nice Dr. Sade. And let's see here, Doug, let's go to callers.
Let's head back to California. And Lewis, you're on with Dr. Wallach.
Hello, Lewis. You're on the air. How can we help? Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, I'm actually experiencing some tiredness of the knees. I get so tired that the only way I can actually rest this is by doing like a crisscross so I can get some rest on it. I also experiencing some, every time I eat after 2 hours, I'll get a little sleepy. I've been taking the 2.0 Healthy Start Pack for over a year now. I've been eating a lot of eggs, so I do it in shakes, so it's raw. So I do a lot of coconut oil with eggs every day. And I'm not eating any of the
okay, good.
Or the
stop there a minute. Okay, stop there a minute because we only have a moment. How much do you weigh and how old are you?
I'm 37, 5'5", at 158.
Okay. All right. So you get drowsy after meals. This is probably what we call reactive hypoglycemia. Okay. And this is quite common, reactive hypoglycemia. And this causes a lot of accidents where people fall asleep while they're driving. You ever get drowsy while you're driving?
No.
Okay, good. How many times a night do you wake up to urinate? Once, 3 times, 5 times?
None. I have a graveyard, so I pretty much sleep well, 5 hours, 6 hours.
Okay. Have a graveyard shift?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Let's see here. Sure, what are we going to do for Lewis, okay? He's 158 pounds, okay, 5'5", and 37 years old. And he's primarily, his first complaint out of his mouth was his knees bother him, okay? And so, and of course, he has all this other stuff, which kind of is drowsy after meals. And so what would you do for him?
Aside from, we gotta get him on a gluten-free diet, of course, no wheat, barley, rye, oats, no fried foods, no burnt animal fat, no oils, no buckwheat, and no peanuts. And then I would, because of his weight, I would get him on one healthy blood sugar pack and one healthy brain and heart pack. And I would add to it the collagen peptides, the MSM, vitamin D3 for absorption, and and if he wants some energy and stuff after he eats a meal, he can take the Rebound. That would help that also.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and if you're going to use the Rebound cans, Lewis, you want to pop the tops and put them in the refrigerator at night and drink them in the morning after all that carbonation is out. We do have a canister and a box of sticks with the Rebound in it that don't have carbonation, and so you can go either direction that way, and that'll give you the energy. Yeah, you need to take that Sweeties that Shar talked about. Take 3 of those twice a day, because you do have reactive hypglycemia, and that can be very, very dangerous. Very dangerous. People do get in serious accidents. They get killed because they fall asleep while they're driving, and so you don't want to be doing that. And then give us a call every couple of weeks, because your story is, what should I say, very common today. Okay, very common today, because we don't have the wood ashes and the coal ashes to put in our food anymore. That was our source of minerals for thousands and thousands of years. And people listen to their doctor, and the doctor says, oh, just eat well, don't waste your money on vitamins, just eat well, you get everything you need. That's absolutely, positively not true, because nutritional minerals do not occur in a uniform blanket around the crust of the earth. They occur in veins like gold and silver. And you could be eating the same recipe that your twin brother is eating, and he lives 2 counties away or 2 states away. He may be getting 28 or 32 minerals, and you're only getting 3, okay, because, again, nutritional minerals do not occur in a uniform blanket around the crust of the earth. They occur in veins like gold and silver. And so the only way you can balance things out and make sure everybody's getting the same thing is to consciously take it. Now, Char's been taking supplements for at least 32 years that I know of. I've been taking supplements for 75 years. I'm 83 going on 84. And most people think I'm in my 50s when they look at me. I've never been on any prescription drug except 3 days of a prescription antibiotic, because I had an accident, and so I had to have that. Okay, so call us back every couple of weeks and bring us up to date, because we're going to walk through this with you, because you're going to have a great story. Well, thank you, Charmaine. Beautiful job as usual. Thank you, Doug. Beautiful job as usual. God bless each and every one of you. God bless our troops. God bless our Navy SEALs. God bless the American flag. God bless the national anthem, and God bless America.